That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Absolutely. You can feel free to do that. Now, of course, today is September 11th, so of course we do want to remember this day today when hijackers took control of 4 commercial airplanes, crashing 2 into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York, and then the 3rd into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. Of course, the world witnessed really what was a profound shift in geopolitical dynamics here. And national security policies too. So it's definitely a day to remember. I'm sure many of you out there remember the day. I don't remember the day. I was 4 years old. I don't remember the day. Interestingly enough, though, I do remember the week before. And the reason why I remember the week before was because we were in New York. So our family was in New York. We were on a cruise trip. And what actually happened is that my dad and my brother Ryan actually took a picture in front of the World Trade Center a week before, because we were on vacation. So I still remember the cruise pretty well. It was a Royal Caribbean cruise that we were on. And we were there about a week. I think maybe it was almost it was a little over a week. Maybe it was like 10 or 11 days before it happened. But my dad and Brian took a picture in front of the Trade Center, the Twin Towers. And then we went to New York in 2016, and then they recreated the picture of where the location was. And we did go to the memorial as well. And what's very interesting about this also here too is that, you know, when you are in the hustle and bustle of the big city and loud city of New York, when you go to the memorial area, it gets very quiet. I have to say, at least with my experience there, it's very much a different atmosphere. So it's a day to remember. It's a day to recognize, of course, to never forget. And that's very, very important, of course. So we want to thank, of course, everyone who has put their life on the line, just in general, but also on that day as well. There were a lot of people that were very fortunate to get out of it, as well as many who were not. So we want to, of course, honor this day and recognize this day, even though it's not a happy day, of course. But again, it's a day to recognize and, of course, to remember. So it's a legacy. It continues to be felt really in various ways, from the emotional and psychological toll it has on survivors and families of victims, to the ongoing debates over privacy, security, as well as civil liberties, annual memorials and ceremonies which are held currently right now, and reading the victims' names and the observance of moments of silence too. They definitely serve as a poignant reminder of the lives lost and the enduring spirit of resilience and unity that emerged in the face of such adversity. So the events of the day, pardon me, have definitely left a mark on history, that have shaped both the immediate and long-term future of global and domestic affairs. So it's a day to recognize profound significance in modern history for sure. Again, this is Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. So, of course, this is a day to remember, of course, never forgetting. And I'll show here on the screen, too, if you're watching on YouTube. Fox Valley Magazine, of course, posting about Patriots Day today and never forgetting. On the screen here, I've got some pictures as well, too. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see them. Of course, you'll also be able to hear me talking too, of course, here live on the radio. So they posted this on foxvalleymagazine.com with just the words "never forget," as well as some pictures of the event too. So they didn't go into further detail. It's just a very simple remembrance. And I think that's, they did a nice job doing that too here on foxvalleymagazine.com. So very, very good. Now, they did post yesterday, and of course, I did talk about it yesterday, too, about the 9/11 commemorations around the Fox Valley. We had great coverage already today with Marky B, and there's more to come also. I do believe, well, I know a lot of them have already happened. Village of Carpentersville had it at 8:30 a.m., St. Charles Fire Department at 7:30 a.m., and I know that Marky B already did go through the other ones as well too. So thank you so much for that. So that's, again, this information was from foxvalleymagazine.com. You can find more information on that. Yes. We'll take a look here at the weather and see what we've got going on today. We have a high of 86 degrees. So it's going to be a high of 86. That's what we're going to be seeing today. We're going to be seeing here as well a low of 57 degrees as we get into tonight. So tonight's going to be a low of 57. We see for Thursday, and it's supposed to be sunny throughout the whole day today. Thursday, tomorrow, we're going to be seeing mostly sunny. We do get a little bit more partly cloudy skies as we get into Thursday night with a low of 62. Again, a high of 87 degrees. Still seeing the summer temperatures around here too. We see for Friday, cloudy. We see a high of 81 degrees, dropping down to a low of 64 degrees as we get into Friday night. It's predicted for Friday to be mostly cloudy outside. We then head on into the weekend. We see mostly cloudy, high of 83 degrees, dropping down to a low of 64 degrees for Saturday night. Predicted to be kind of mostly cloudy throughout the whole day for this weekend. As we get into Sunday, we are going to start to see those showers coming through here with a high of 81 and a low of 62, predicted to be showers throughout the morning and a little bit early afternoon, then clearing up a little bit out of the rain, but sticking with the clouds in the sky, cloudy for Sunday night with a low of 62 degrees. We head on into next week, Monday, as we get closer to really the middle. We're getting close to the middle of September already here. And again, there's lots of great events that you can go on out to coming up here in mid and late September, as well as October too, as we get into the fall season. We see here for Monday, high of 82 degrees with a low of 60 degrees. It's predicted again to be mostly cloudy outside. We see a high of 84 coming up for Tuesday, next Tuesday here. Partly cloudy throughout the day, mostly sunny into the afternoon and evening with clearer skies into Tuesday night with a low of 58. And then into next Wednesday here, we're going to be seeing mostly sunny skies throughout the day with a high of 85, dropping down to a low of 61 degrees as we get into Wednesday night. So there you go. That is posted. If you are interested in taking a look at more information, you can, of course, feel free to do so. That is on the Elgin weather. You can also look at weatherforecast.gov too. So there's some good things out there when it comes to weather coverage. We'll take a look here. We'll bring a little bit of sunshine here to the day. We've got sunnyskies.com, all good news. And we want to bring to forth here a nice story. This is a nice, heartwarming act of kindness. This was posted today. Today's good news story. And it's titled, Police Help Make Little Girl's Birthday Wish Come True in Heartwarming Act of Kindness. So this is really cute. This is a nice story here. And I want to, of course, share the picture with you here too, so you can see it as well if you're watching on YouTube here. So this is a story in a touching act of community spirit. Officers from the Hudson Police Department, this is in Hudson, Colorado, recently went above and beyond for a 7-year-old girl who was having trouble with her bicycle. During a routine call on Cedar Street, the young girl approached the officers and asked if they could help fix her bike. The officers, eager to lend a hand, worked together to repair the bike to the best of their abilities. However, they quickly realized that the fix was only temporary and the little girl needed a new bike. While chatting with the girl, the officers also discovered that her birthday was coming up on September 9th. So this was posted a couple days before. This was posted today on September 11th. So this was a couple days ago. Moved by her situation, they decided to make her birthday extra special. Collaborating with an anonymous donor, the officers surprised the young girl with a brand new bike just a few days later. That is awesome. The Hudson Police Department shared this heartwarming story on social media, praising both the officers and the generous donors for their kindness. The department wrote here, quote, "I'd like to thank our officers and our anonymous donor for helping make a birthday wish come true. This is a true act of kindness, community policing, and community service," end quote. So of course that's definitely a very inspiring story. Of course, for everyone to hear that, for our officers, of course, who make sure that that we're safe around the clock, of course, and that they also are involved in the community here too with little acts like this. I'm sure that girl's never going to forget that. She's never going to forget that. So that's really, really cool. Nice inspirational story brought to you by sunnyskies.com. The time is 10:17. What we'll do is we'll take a little time out here. When we come back, we'll discuss more here. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned.
Microsoft has new computers that put AI first, this special category called Copilot Plus PCs. They have minimum specs plus a chip just for AI. The company unveiling the first Surface devices with the designation, powered by Qualcomm chips, not Intel. One notable AI feature is called Recall. It lets your computer remember everything you do so that you can find files, images, and websites later. More tech news tips on Rich on Tech.
Every Saturday from 1 to 4, right here on WRMN.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hi, this is Sue with Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, Illinois. Are you looking for the perfect hangout spot? Swing by Newman's Corner Pub right at the corner of 72 and State Street in Hampshire. Enjoy fantastic drinks, live music, and a fun crowd that makes every visit special. Test your luck with our hot slots and our Queen of Hearts drawing every Saturday at 3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend. Visit us at Route 72 and State Street in Hampshire. That's Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's out to lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Welcome back to Out to Lunch as we are still in the 10 o'clock hour. That's always nice when I play that music there and it like starts to end. It's like, okay, nice. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Happy Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. We're in the middle of the week for sure. Yes. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Of course, I know that today is definitely a day of remembrance of September 11th. So, kind of during this first hour, a little bit more calm and relaxed, a little bit more, I guess, poised, rather than me being all, goofy like I am. But, it's a day of remembrance. And so it's appropriate, of course, to be a little bit more relaxed on this day here today, too. So, remember that there are still some ceremonies that are going to be happening later in the day today. Actually, coming up in about 10 minutes here, there's a ceremony that's coming up at 10:30. This is 10:30 to 11 a.m. This is ECC's 9/11 Remembrance event. So this is actually coming up in like 10 minutes. They're going to be having it starting in at 10:30, and it's going on until 11 a.m. Outside Building B on Elgin Community College's main campus. This is on the main campus at 1700 Spartan Drive. You can gather to pay respect, remember the impact of the day, and unite in a shared commitment to resilience as well as peace. So if you want to visit their website, it's elgin.edu. That's elgin.edu for the remembrance event. You can check out more information at elgin.edu. And in fact, you can even check out their website, which will even tell you about the event. So where to go and how to find it. So that's going to be coming up here. That's elgin.edu. That's on their calendar list events for ECC's 9/11 Remembrance event. So that's on the main campus. It's going to be happening in about 8 minutes or so. So if you want to head on out to the event, you're more than welcome to. As it's coming up, it's an in-person event, so that'll be at the main campus. And it even does have a nice little campus map here, too, that you can take a look at on their website. Again, that's elgin.edu. And if you want to contact them, too, Office of Veteran Service, their number's 847-214-7531. You can also email them, aking@elgin.edu for more information. Just in general for contact, Office of Veteran Service. So very nice. And again, that's going to be coming up here. That'll be at 10:30, and that's going on until 11. So that'll be going on until 11 o'clock. Also, pardon me, later tonight at 4 o'clock. So this will be happening later in the day into the afternoon and evening. Hoffman Estates is hosting their Patriot Day ceremony. That'll be at 4 p.m. So that'll be at 4 p.m. That'll be at the Hoffman Estates Village Hall at 1900 Hassel Road. The village's Veterans Commission is hosting the memorial ceremony today. That's going to be later in the day at 4 p.m. to remember and honor all those who tragically lost their lives as a result of the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. If you want to visit their website for more information on this event, of course, you can visit it at hoffmanestates.org. It's under the /home button. So it's the home section under components and news. That's where you're going to be able to find it. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll pull it up on the screen so you can see it too. The website, what the page looks like, so that you can go to it. So that'll be coming up. That'll be at 4 p.m. So that'll be at 4 p.m., starting at 4 p.m. at the Hoffman Estates Village Hall. Again, that's 1900 Hassel Road. So that's a little bit later in the day. I know we've had a lot that were already earlier today that were earlier, like Schaumburg's at 8:30. They had that Carpentersville Remembrance Ceremony. That was at the Carpentersville Fire Station 91 at 213 Spring Street. They had that at 8:30 a.m. As well as the Bartlett. St. Charles was at 7:30, so they have already had some that have already happened. But there's still some that you can also go on out to that haven't quite occurred yet with the ECC's 9/11 Remembrance event, and also here too the Hoffman Estates. Of course, if you want to learn more information, of course, here too, give it recognition. You can also check out today on National Day calendar today, with it being Patriots Day as well here too. I know I usually bring up the National Day later into the day, but I think it's appropriate now to do it, of course, for Patriot and National Day of Service / Remembrance Day. And each year, Americans dedicate this day to remembering those who died and the first responders who risked their own lives to save others. And again, I don't remember the day. I know that my parents said that they had canceled school that day and that we stayed home. And I don't remember it. And the reason why is because my parents didn't want to worry me. I'm sure that they put on their best faces to make sure that we weren't aware of what was going on. Now, of course, some parents did make their kids aware. My parents didn't do that because they knew that my brother and I would have been worried about like what's happening. So I don't remember the day. Again, I do remember the cruise that we on a couple, 10 days or so before it happened. But again, I guess I don't know. I guess it's good. I don't remember because I think, well, I don't know. It is what it is. But of course, it's still a day, of course, of remembrance. And of course, those of you that do remember too. And I think my mom said she heard it on the radio or saw it on the TV. So there you go. So there is Patriot Day today. If you want to check out more information, of course, you can visit different websites. One of them being National Day Calendar is a good one to visit. That talks a little bit about it here too. Again, there's lots of different memorials that you can check out here too. Even if you look up here, I'm sure, exploreelginarea.com/events, you'll be able to find some stuff here too. So there you go. It's posted here on as well for ECC's 9/11 Remembrance event. That was posted on exploreelginarea.com. St. Peter's Evangelical Lutheran Church of Gilbert's is having their 9/11 Time of Remembrance program. That's going to be later tonight at 7 p.m. So that was something also that was posted on here too. And of course, all are invited. Dessert reception to follow beginning at 7 p.m. in the sanctuary. Is when that's going to be. So again, websites like exploreelginarea.com that I like to use to inform you on things that are happening. I also do get nice little newsletters from Marky B as well. So thank you to Marky B for sending me those newsletters daily, just in case there's anything that I miss as well. So greatly appreciated. We're all here to help each other as part of the community and for the community. So again, that's exploreelginarea.com. That's where you can find more information. We'll also, of course, go through some other things as well into the near future on Explore Elgin Area, talking about some other things that'll be coming up here too, and more. So definitely want to stay tuned for that. Lots of great things coming up here as we get into the month of September. We have about a minute or less than about a minute left here, and then we'll take our quick time out. And then I have a special guest. I have a very special guest who will be on today too. So looking forward to that interview again. WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Yesterday was WRMN's 75th birthday. That was awesome. That was a wonderful live stream that we had too. I did go back and rewatch it as well, so that was nice. And it's you can rewatch it too. It's available on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. So you'll be able to rewatch it too if you would like to. It has been archived. So there you go. And I made sure to archive it too and even record it just in case anyone wants a sound file of it too. I've got it recorded as well. So stay tuned. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. We'll be back after these messages. I've got a special guest with Comfort Keepers. Comfort Keepers. Yes, looking forward to speaking with her on a really great program that they have to offer there at Comfort Keepers. So we'll definitely talk about that here. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more. Again, this is WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Don't go anywhere.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Linzess. This weekend, Elgin comes alive with the vibrant Fiesta de Elgin celebration honoring Mexican Independence Day and ushering in Hispanic Heritage Month. The festivities are set to transform downtown Elgin and Festival Park into a cultural spectacle. The Elgin City Council has streamlined the payment process for 3 key local taxes: motor fuel tax, hotel or motel rental tax, and the alcoholic liquor tax. The new system allows businesses to handle their obligations more conveniently via an online platform. In a thrilling display of talent and perseverance, Naperville North alumna Sarah Adam clinched a silver medal at the 2024 Paralympics in Paris. The monumental achievement followed her victory at the 2023 Parapan American Games. Competing in wheelchair rugby, Adam made history as the first woman on the U.S. Paralympic mixed team. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Cubs rally for 5 runs in the 8th inning on Tuesday night as they beat the Dodgers out in Los Angeles 6-3. 3 of those runs coming on Dodger errors. Seiya Suzuki had an RBI single and Pete Crow Armstrong drove in 2. The White Sox were shut out by Cleveland, losing to the Guardians 5-0. Chicago committed 2 errors. They were held to 5 hits. Lane Thomas had a 3-run shot for Cleveland. The Chicago Bears will play on Sunday Night Football in Houston against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. Both teams coming off Week 1 victories. The Bears didn't score an offensive touchdown, nevertheless still beat the Tennessee Titans, but they may be without wide receiver Rome Odunze, who suffered an MCL sprain and is listed as week to week. While in college football, Illinois back in action Saturday at Memorial Stadium as they take on Central Michigan. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, I need a printer for the office.
Staples has the best brands, like HP.
Well, I have some demands.
Oh.
Burton Sales demands it be fast.
HP's Office Jet Pro is super fast.
Megan Marketing demands color prints.
Check.
And Kurt the Controller demands I don't overpay.
With Staples hot deals, you get up to 40% off select HP printers.
Oh, great. My job can be...
demanding?
I was gonna say a lot of fun.
Right now at Staples, save up to 40% on select HP printers, America's most trusted printer brand. Ends 9/28.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. And look at you, hands perfectly placed on the wheel. Not like the driver to the right of you who's really going after that drum solo. Save with DriveWise and the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and savings vary, and in some states your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. We hope you're enjoying your day today. Happy Wednesday, everybody. There we go. When that music starts to kind of die down, that's nice instead of just fading out. That's always fun to do that. Well, if you are familiar, of course, if you've been to Redemption Center before, which were open Saturdays from 9 a.m. until 12, those are the new current hours of operation. You might have seen some wonderful flyers in regards to Comfort Keepers. Comfort Keepers. They evaluate the human spirit, and they have some awesome programs, as well as just they're awesome in general too. So who we want to welcome here to the stage today, or to the, well, yeah, I always say to the stage. That's usually what I say. We have Heather Dieterman, correct?
Detterman.
Detterman. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, it's new to me too.
So she is in territory sales, and we welcome her to the stage. Have you been on here before? I do believe. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. So Comfort Keepers, of course, they offer some wonderful personalized care. And they're definitely something you want to consider. And where they're located is in Elgin. They're at Tollgate Road in Elgin. And they're open 24 hours. So they're home health care service right within the Elgin area, too. So if you want to visit their website, it's comfortkeepers.com. Now, for those who don't know, Heather, do you want to do a little introduction on yourself?
Sure. I am the territory sales manager for the Elgin location of Comfort Keepers. My territory covers from West Dundee all the way through to Aurora, and a little bit out Bartlett, Hanover Park area. But we do have offices nationwide. Comfort Keepers is a franchise. Our franchise owners own 4 locations. Oh, actually 5 now. They just got a new location in the Chicago Loop. So we are there, and then we're on Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago, Dempster Avenue in Park Ridge, and Lake Cook Road in Buffalo Grove, and then my office is right here in Elgin. And we are non-medical in-home care services, so you don't have to be a senior to receive services. You can be a person with disability. We work with the Department of Human Health Services, and we are contracted with Medicaid. So if you are on Medicaid and need home services, you just call the Senior Center here in Elgin. They will evaluate you and let them know you'd like your referral sent to Comfort Keepers, and we send a caregiver your way. The caregivers can help with light housekeeping, laundry, meal preparation, transportation, as well as personal care if you need assistance bathing, dressing, grooming. And transportation's always a big one.
Awesome. That's awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this hospital to home care. This is a new one that we have here too, and I'll show it on the screen here so that people can see it. So it's the hospital to home, and we're definitely going to make sure we put these in Redemption Center so you can take some for yourself on Saturday.
Yeah, so our owners noticed a very big need for temporary services. So clients would call and say, I'm having a colonoscopy. They won't let me Uber because I'm going to be under anesthesia. So can somebody take me there, stay with me, pick me up, and wait while I, recover from the anesthesia? And we can now do that. So our hospital to home program allows you to have temporary care while you are recovering from either an outpatient surgical procedure, or you're just coming home from a hospital stay and need a little assistance for 24 hours. So we have 3 levels of the hospital to home program. Level 1 is 8 hours of care. Level 2 is 12 hours of care, and level 3 is 24 hours of care. So you don't have to call and schedule a care consultation like you would if you were getting ongoing home care services. For this, you just call Comfort Keepers at 847-215-8550 and let them know you'd like to schedule a hospital to home caregiver. We only send the best caregivers. We want you to have the red carpet service with this. We want it to feel like a valet coming up to your home. They're driving their vehicle. There's no additional charge for mileage unless you go over 20 miles. So the pricing is prepaid for the hospital to home program. So you get this set up a week before your procedure. And if you don't know about your procedure and you're calling last minute, we always do our best to get you scheduled, but we do like a week to guarantee you to have the best quality care. Level 1 is the 8 hours, and that is going to be $304 prepaid. Level 2 is 12 hours, and that's $444 prepaid. And level 3 is up to 24 hours, and that's $864 prepaid. So this, unfortunately, is not covered by insurance. It is prepaid with either a check or credit card on file. And unfortunately, Medicaid is not covering this temporary service at this time. But Medicaid and veterans benefits do cover ongoing service if you are somebody who's in need of that. But we are trying to make everything easier for you, successful transitions out of the hospital and preventing readmission back to the hospital.
Very nice. Now, within the pricing, does that include also, is that like, does that include transportation as well?
Yeah, so the transportation is included up to 20 miles. After 20 miles, it would be 90 cents per mile.
Okay.
However, most people aren't traveling that far for their procedures, so usually that's not an issue. We just launched this about a month ago, and we've successfully managed quite a few client hospital to home. We have also cosmetic procedures, which something that you don't really think of with caregiving services, but some people are having cosmetic procedures and don't really want their family to know about it. So they don't want to call, grandma to take them to get some type of augmentation or anything like that. So we do that as well. So you don't necessarily have to be, having a surgical procedure as far as, colonoscopy or things like that, but cosmetic as well.
Interesting. So you're really expanding on Comfort Keepers here. This is a very unique service here too, because you don't usually hear about these temporary services. So this makes you stand out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very
We're very excited about this and want to let the community know. You can go to our website to find out more information on our home care services, but our hospital to home program, since we've just launched this, is not on our website, but we will have flyers here in the Redemption Center. And again, you just call Comfort Keepers. You could find our phone number on the website, or you can write it down now. It's 847-215-8550. And just let them know you'd like to launch that hospital to home program, and we will get you all set up. Actually, I'll be the one calling you back to schedule that.
Awesome. So you already, have you had already people, have you noticed a lot of people because I know that it's not on your website yet.
Right.
So
so the way they're hearing about it right now is from providers.
Okay.
So we've spoken with advocate hospitals and let them know about our services. So they're letting their patients know. When a patient says, well, I don't have anyone to take me or stay with me or pick me up, they can let them know about us.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah. So this is a great program and service to take advantage of here, hospital to home. And we're giving you a sneak peek on it too. Very nice. So that'll be in Redemption Center. We'll have these in Redemption Center for you to take. That'll be from 9 until 12 on Saturday. Very,
Wonderful.
Very cool. Is there anything else you would like to add for us today? Any other upcoming programs or maybe events that you're going to be having here too?
Yeah, so we do webinars every month. So we do CE webinars for nurses and social workers. They're free, so you can earn your continuing education credits by attending our webinars. Those can be found on our website or on my LinkedIn. I always post those as well. Upcoming, I am hoping to give some end-of-life presentations, which isn't something everybody likes to talk about. But my husband happens to be a funeral director and a great speaker. And we did a program for professionals, and they really loved it. And I thought I should bring it out to the community. So I'm speaking with the Elgin Library about that. And again, that would be brought to the community free of charge.
That's awesome. So like I say here for folks listening in, being part of the community and for the community, is very important. Very cool.
Absolutely. We love Elgin. We love WRMN. And we're happy to be sponsors.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us again today. Was there anything else that you would like to add before we take our time out here?
No, I think that's it. Just give us a call at Comfort Keepers. We are always there to help elevate the human spirit.
Absolutely. Again, folks, that's comfortkeepers.com. Comfortkeepers.com. They're located at 675 Tollgate Road, Suite O in Elgin here. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out. Thank you again, Heather, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Greatly appreciated, of course. We'll take a quick time out, folks. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit, so stay tuned.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com.
At Knucklehead's Trampoline and Indoor Amusement Park in Wisconsin Dells, you're in for a fun-packed family experience. There's a bit of something for everyone to enjoy, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. A trampoline park, full arcade, cosmic bowling lanes, and many amusement rides located in their 80,000 square foot indoor entertainment facility. A great attraction for team building activities or just plain fun. Open daily at the outlets at the Dells Complex in Wisconsin Dells. Contact Knuckleheads at 608-254-7332 or visit their website at knuckleheadspark.com.
Get ready for a laugh-out-loud trip back to Hollywood's golden age with the Elgin Theater Company's performance of Moonlight and Magnolias at the Elgin Art Showcase Building at 164 Division Street in Elgin. This fast-paced comedy reveals the behind-the-scenes chaos between film producer David O. Selznick, director Victor Fleming, and screenwriter Ben Heck, as in a mere 5 days, they struggle to write the screenplay for Gone with the Wind. Join in September 13th through till the 22nd, with showings on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday matinees at 2 p.m. Find out more at elgin-theater.org.
Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge, proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Thank you to Heather for stopping in today. That is Comfort Keepers, of course, sponsor of ours. Also helped sponsor with the America's First Responders Fest. So thank you to them. Still a sponsor here, hoping to continue to work with them in the future. If you want to check out their information on their website, that is comfortkeepers.com. Again, comfortkeepers.com. You can visit their website, take a look about their care services. We gave you a little sneak peek insight on the hospital to home temporary care, offering those flexible pricing, customer service plans, including prescription pickups, transportation and errands, homemaking and laundry, fresh meal preparation, medication reminders, as well as hands-on personal care. Contact your local office in Barrington and Palatine at 847-221-5300, or also the one located in Buffalo Grove, Park Ridge, Chicago, and here in Elgin at 847-215-8550, as Heather said herself. Very nice. So this is definitely a key to a successful transition with the hospital to home program care that they're going to be offering. Still not on their website yet, so we here on WRMN are giving you a little sneak peek, or Heather, as the guest here on WRMN and sponsor, giving you a sneak peek here, and we're the ones passing the message along, keeping you in the loop. So if you want to check out their website, again, it's comfortkeepers.com, comfortkeepers.com. Now you can also go to /offices in Elgin, Illinois, if you're in the closer area there too, of course. Take a look and see everything that they have to offer, different resources as well too. You can take a look at the areas that they have served. Of course, all the available regions covered by Comfort Keepers of Elgin, so you can take a look at that as well. So that's good information to keep in the know with, for sure. We have a little under 10 minutes left here, so what I want to do is I wanted to talk about, because it's Wednesday today. Today's Wednesday. And usually when we think of Wednesday, we usually think, what is it? Half price pasta day today, right here. This is Out to Lunch. So, of course, I do want to touch base with Out to Lunch with WRMN here, talking about some great places to go to within the Fox River Valley. And when it comes to Wind Down Wednesdays, what better way to do so than to head on out to a place that's known for their wine. Also featured here on the radio shopping show end of things, we've got Vine and Plate of Crystal Lake. Now, of course, remember here for Shop Show that we're not on the air for Shop Show for live call-ins here, but on the weekends we're available, or on Saturdays is when we're open. So we're open on Saturdays in Redemption Center from 9 until 12 o'clock with our phone number 847-741-7700, and we're located at 16 Douglas Avenue. That's where you'll be able to shop in person, or of course also online, WRMN1410.com. So you can take a look at that. We've got a commenter on YouTube giving us 3 hearts here. Thank you so much to that user there. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you. Thank you. So feel free to stop into Redemption Center coming up this Saturday from 9 to 12. We will definitely have these Comfort Keepers flyers in there as well. You can also take them for yourself. Feel free to do so. Highly encouraged. So a place that offers it, of course, Vine and Plate for a wind down. You know, you always do something fun for a nice wind down Wednesday, right? And they're going to be open at 12 p.m. They're at 414 West Virginia Street. This is in Crystal Lake. So this is Crystal Lake. You can take a look at their website, thevineandplate.com, or also view them on Facebook. On Facebook here. They posted 23 minutes ago their lunch specials. Don't forget the Wine Glass Wednesday. Buy any wine glass and get the second one half off. There you go. Steal of a deal. Kitchen open 12 p.m. till 9 p.m. today. Head to thevineandplate.com to make reservations and order takeout. Their lunch special going to be available today in about an hour until 3:30 p.m. That's Tuesdays through Sundays. Is their exclusive lunch items, including their chicken panini. Now, what's on the chicken panini? You get shredded chicken, delicious spinach, homegrown mushrooms, red onion, tomato, fontina cheese, as well as garlic, aioli, and sourdough bread. That's on a nice sourdough bread. Also featured for their lunch special today, and again, this is available 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. This is Tuesday through Sunday for their exclusive lunch special. You can also try their salmon pita. It's arugula, hummus, remoulade, I think that's how it's pronounced, red onion, tomato, and one salmon cake on a toasted pita. You can also try their half pita or half citrus avocado chicken salad with your choice side. So there you go. That's their lunch special. They posted this about half an hour ago here that their lunch specials are available. And then again, it's the Wine Glass Wednesday, Wine Down Wednesday. So buy any wine glass today at the Vine and Plate of Crystal Lake and get the second one half off. There you go. At 414 West Virginia Street, this is in Crystal Lake, the Vine and Plate. They've got some good options here. Great food. Don't forget, you can also join the Vine Club, which is also something to consider. You can get some perks on your birthday, as well as other specials. You can also join their email list and hear about the latest and the greatest. Keep up to date and in the loop. You can also check out their summer hours, which are still going on right now as well, too. So feel free to check that out. You can view their food menu here, too. They've got a good list of food. High quality food there too, so you're definitely eating a little bit more fancy here. You can try their shared plates, known for their charcuterie boards, which also pair very well for a nice glass of wine on a Wednesday. You can also try their skirt steak, 8 ounce. So that sounds pretty good. Chimichurri sauce on there too, as well as crostini and arugula. So you get some good options here. They also do offer vegan scallops as well. You can also try their sandwiches, braised short rib paninis, the little burgers, something a little bit more comfortable too. So you can, of course, dine in fancy here, but you can also have some comfort food while doing it too. Absolutely. Get some good comfort food for sure. They offer steak sandwiches. You can get tacos. They have heritage pork carnitas tacos. You can do their sirloin steak, blackened shrimp tacos. They have their salads. You can try their soup of the day or their creamy asparagus soup. So a good list of things to try out here. They've got some good dessert too. Carrot cake. Sounds pretty tasty. Flourless chocolate cake for those of you who can't have flour. And also cinnamon apple puff pastries, which is served with a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream. And the cinnamon apple puff pastries are served warm. So you get the warmth and deliciousness of the puff pastry, cinnamon apple. Then you also get the nice cold scoop of vanilla ice cream. You can also check out their other beverages. They offer Coke products there too. You can also visit them again off the Vine Wine Shop, which is a boutique neighborhood wine shop at 129 North Main Street in Crystal Lake. Check out that for more information too. So you can get some good options there. Now, curious about what the history is with the Wine Down Wednesday here. According to stringdancer.com, there's a little known historic Wine Down Wednesday occurrence in the famous Tuscany region of Italy back in 1864 when a guitar player named Goffredo Forstale approached a local inn called Bar Insieme, offering to perform his music to return for board and an undisclosed sum of lira. It says there too. So there's a nice little story on that too. The very first Wine Down Wednesday was a resounding success, as that's what they billed it as. That's what Goffredo suggested they build the event that he went to as Vio Gui Mercoladi, something like that. Wine Down Wednesday. That was back in the 1860s. That's kind of the start of the Wine Down Wednesday there. So, pretty interesting. Again, this is the vineandplate.com, vineandplate.com for more information. We are going to take a quick time out here. We have Catherine in the comments. Comfort Keepers, a prestigious among care providers, very well known, and they train and have job availability too. Very, very nice. Comfort Keepers, very cool place to go to. Awesome service and care. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking. Now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council. The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. In a thrilling display of talent and perseverance, Naperville North alumna Sarah Adam clinched a silver medal at the 2024 Paralympics in Paris. The monumental achievement followed her victory at the 2023 Parapan American Games. Competing in wheelchair rugby, Adam made history as the first woman on the U.S. Paralympic mixed team. This weekend, Elgin comes alive with the vibrant Fiesta de Elgin celebration honoring Mexican Independence Day and ushering in Hispanic Heritage Month. The festivities are set to transform downtown Elgin and Festival Park into a cultural spectacle. The Elgin City Council has streamlined the payment process for 3 key local taxes: motor fuel tax, hotel or motel rental tax, and the alcoholic liquor tax. The new system allows businesses to handle their obligations more conveniently via an online platform. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
What makes a great pizza restaurant? The obvious answer, great pizza. A local favorite since 1983, Pizza Pub Wisconsin Dells has been serving up the best pizza in the Dells. Year after year after year. Not hungry for pizza? Try the homemade lasagna, chicken parmesan, burgers, salads, and an extensive kids menu. Or take a trip or two to the all-you-care-to-eat lunch buffet. Pizza Pub, walking distance to water parks and hotels in Wisconsin Dells. Discover the authentic taste of Italy at Massiano's Pizza and Pastaria of Elgin. There is one inexhaustible aspect of everyday life that never dulls, namely the simple pleasure of eating and drinking. Massiano's wants to make sure that this is the best part of your day. Visit Massianos.com and sign up to view their special offers all year long. Delivery, carry out, or dine in, enjoy it anyway, because life is good at Massiano's.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Major League Baseball, the Cubs defeated the LA Dodgers on Tuesday night 6-3, scoring 5 runs in the 8th inning. 3 of those runs came on Dodger errors. Seiya Suzuki with an RBI single. Pete Crow Armstrong had 2 RBIs. While the White Sox, they were shut out by the Cleveland Guardians. They lose 5-0. The White Sox committed 2 errors and were held to 5 hits in the loss. Lane Thomas with a 3-run home run for Cleveland. The Chicago Bears will be heading to Houston to take on the Texans Sunday night, coming off a Week 1 win against the Tennessee Titans where they did not score an offensive touchdown. The Bears may be without wide receiver Rome Odunze, who has suffered an MCL sprain and is week to week. Houston is coming off a Week 1 victory against the Indianapolis Colts. And in college football, Illinois will be home on Saturday at Memorial Stadium as they take on Central Michigan. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures.
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment.
800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully, everyone's having a good Wednesday. Maybe you've got some plans for the day today. Feel free to let me know. Let us know here on the radio. WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. Check out our website, WRMN1410.com. You can also, of course, find us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. You can hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell, like the video if you would like to do so that you can keep up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and with WRMN. Don't forget, you can also listen to us live through the app. The app is available to download. If you're an Apple user, you can find it, WRMN Radio. Download it for free. You can download it for free here. And with the touch of a button, you can listen to us anywhere, and it comes in nice and clearly, no matter where you are. So that's really cool, too. You can also download it on Google Play for Samsung. The app that you could use is the app that you'd use is the online Radio Box radio player. I've mentioned this many times before about this app. That's how you're going to be able to find it. So if you're a Samsung user and you're trying to look up WRMN, you're like, nothing coming up. That's because in particular what we use here is the online Radio Box radio player, and that's how you're going to be able to find that information is through our website here. It's WRMN1410.com, celebrating 75 years of community broadcasting as well. And then you go to these icons. You can find us on Facebook as well as Instagram, as well as YouTube. And more here, of course, on the App Store, and then also on Google Play for Samsung. Google Play for Samsung. So that's on online Radio Box radio player. You'll be able to download it. You can type in WRMN, and that's how you're going to be able to find us. That's through the app. Again, you can also follow us on Facebook as well. So we are on Facebook, Voice of the Valley. Check out that, of course, as well. We, of course, did have our commencement yesterday for the 75th year of broadcasting as well. So if you want to take a look at that information, you're more than happy, of course, and welcome to do that too. So very, very nice if you want to view that online on our website, on our Facebook page, through our website, or you can just look them up as well. You can also look us up that way too. So what I want to do here is I want to talk about the National Day calendar. Of course, we did touch base earlier today, and we'll just mention it here again. Of course, today is Patriot Day, to never forget, National Day of Service and Remembrance, recognized today, which is September 11th, honoring the memory of nearly 3,000 innocent victims who died in the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks. And each year, Americans dedicate this day to remembering those who died and the first responders who risked their own lives to save others as well, too. So, recognizing today, it's definitely a memory for many people. It was definitely a time of disbelief that turned into uncertainty as well as concern, too. So, those on the ground faced terror and obstacles that they had never known before. But then as the second coordinated suicide attacks organized by the militant group Al-Qaeda targeted the World Trade Center, the rest of the nation witnessed the unbelievable here. So today is a day of memory, of course, coming together to remember the fallen and remember that we've come out of it stronger than ever. And that's important to also remember that too. So today is Patriot Day and National Day of Service and Remembrance. Some other days also recognized today is National Hot Cross Bun Day. Look at this, National Hot Cross Bun Day. Now, I don't think I've ever I think I have had a hot cross bun before, maybe in the past. I mean, I've recognized them, of course. I recognize the song, the hot cross bun song, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross bun. Yeah, what's the history on this? It's English street cry, later perpetuated as a nursery rhyme and an aid in musical education. Now, where did it start? Well, according to metro.com.uk, it says, I guess it's maybe around the 1700s, as it really started off as a street cry from bakers yelling at customers to buy their hot crust buns, with the earliest record of some iteration of the song back to the 1700s, there. So there you go. That is recognized today. Currants or raisins baked into the bun add a sweet flavor. As noted, the name of this baked good, it's marked with a cross. To make the cross, bakers use a doughy paste baked into the bread. Sometimes icing is used to make the cross instead. So they are traditionally eaten at the end of Lent in many historically Christian countries. Lent begins the evening before Ash Wednesday through Good Friday, and the cross is a symbol of the crucifixion. Beyond its significance as a traditional treat, this spiced sweet, because there is a nice spice to it too, it offers some folklore and history to enjoy. Here's some, there's also some superstitions about hot crust buns too. Unspoiled being the first one here. According to nationaldaycalendar.com, unspoiled is the first one. Buns baked and served on Good Friday will not spoil or mold during the subsequent year. That is English folklore. Medicinal uses, a piece of it given to someone ill will help them recover. That's a little bit of a superstition there too. There's a superstition in regards to friendship. Sharing a hot crust bun with another ensures friendship throughout the coming year. This is supposed to be especially true if, half of you, half for me, between us two, shall goodwill be, said at the time. Some people believe that there's because there's a hot crust bun, they should kiss the bun before eating it as well. So, just little things like that too. There's even some superstition about home protection here too. One tradition says a hot crust bun hung in the kitchen protects against fires. Interesting. So there's some folklore. There's some little bit of a superstition here too when it comes to preparing and eating the hot crust bun too. But if you don't believe in the superstitions, then of course you can just enjoy the meal, enjoy the food, of course. Especially out to lunch with WRMN. AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. You can also check out some traditional recipes or even some with frosting too. You can mix and match the different ingredients there. So there you go. Of course, we know the rhyme. That's hot crust buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot crust buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. That's hot crust buns. So there you go. That's also recognized today on National Day calendar. Today is also National Make Your Bed Day. Make Your Bed Day. This is the day to remind us all of the benefits of well-made beds and how and what they offer there too. I heard something that I don't know if it was from a TV show where someone said that those who make their bed are they're more like creative or something like that, or maybe organized, or it was something that I remember seeing a clip of it one time from a TV show. Well, it's good to make your bed. It kind of helps to kind of, fluff it up a bit. Now, I actually don't have a bed. I sleep on a big couch in my room. The couch is, can you guess it? Kind of a Victorian, Edwardian style of a couch. It's not actually old. It was from the 2000s, but it's a velvet couch, a nice thin velvet couch. Like the velvet's thin, and it's kind of it's not like a lime green, but it's kind of like an earthy tone. It's kind of almost like it's not like a bright lime green. It's got like brown buttons on it too. So it's got kind of an older fashioned style to it, which of course I like. And it's very comfortable. It is very comfortable. And I do have sheets that I kind of creatively put together onto the bed. So it's more of a bed rather than a couch. Like I don't have the couch cushions on there. So it does work as a bed, and it's very comfortable too. It's a big couch that I have in my room. It takes up a lot of space for the small room that I have, but still applies there, making your bed. While we can't always get a perfect night rest, we can make some changes to improve our sleep habits. If you want to make your bed, of course. And getting a good restful night's sleep is very important. At a behavioral sleep medicine program, participants learn that the sleep environment is a major component of a restful night's sleep. In a survey conducted by the National Sleep Foundation, people who make their bed daily more often than better have a better night's sleep. Fresh sheets, dark and cool rooms, a comfortable mattress, and pillows also play a factor in mastering that comfort. So there you go. Well, our bed and bedroom should be a sanctuary, they say here. Once the bed is made, very little is required but to slip into the sheets and enjoy a nice sleep. Yes, very much so. They also recommend here too, well, they don't post it on here, but they also recommend for a good night's sleep too to not be on a device for like 30 minutes too, which I don't do. I'm always like on my device and I go right to bed afterwards. But they say if you're not like on your device, if you're not looking at a screen for like 30 minutes, maybe you're just reading a book, maybe you're drawing or something, and then you go straight to bed without having to look at like a screen for 30 minutes, you, I guess, get a better night's sleep that way too. Because then it helps to prepare your brain to kind of wind down a bit, because when you look at a screen, you're usually like you're keeping busy on the screen. So they also say that also helps in aiding as well. Also, not having coffee before bedtime too. That I have noticed. If I have coffee before bedtime, I usually don't sleep as well. I still sleep well, but usually if I just stay away from coffee, if I have like a sleepy time tea, that also helps as well too. So there you go. The time is 11:17. We'll take another quick time out. We'll be back with more in just a bit. Stay tuned. Beef Villa's 3 locations offer much more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a big variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes, and they purchase top-of-the-quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting of foods. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fresh. Visit beefvilla.com.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Summer Lake House offers the ultimate waterfront family dining experience, complete with rustic summer-inspired decor and a menu that highlights simple, handcrafted dishes prepared with locally sourced ingredients. The Wisconsin-inspired Summer Lake House, where you can enjoy a laid-back, family-friendly vibe. with delicious modern American cuisine and handcrafted cocktails. Don't just go out to eat, go outside to eat. Summer Lake House on Lake Delton.
Adrenaline Monkey is located inside the Life Zone 360 building on Route 72 in West Dundee. Release your inner wild child at Adrenaline Monkey. It's the area's highest octane indoor adventure center. Perfect for the whole family too. Adventurers of all ages can try Ninja Warrior obstacles, rock climbing, vertical adventures, and aerial course. Adrenaline Monkey can also host your organization's team building programs. Half day and full day sessions are available. Visit adrenalinemonkeyfun.com/WD.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com. Beef Villa is a family-owned restaurant that has been in business for over 50 years. With homemade recipes made with quality ingredients, Beef Villa's great service and quality is served hot and fast. For the menu, catering locations, or for an application to join the Beef Villa team, visit beefvilla.com. Saturdays mean cruise nights, weather permitting, on Spring Street in South Elgin. Visit beefvilla.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Hopefully you're having a good day so far, good morning. We're getting closer to the 11:30 time, so stay tuned for that. We'll talk a little bit more about the National Day, because we got some other national days today, brought to you by nationaltoday.com. This is nationaltoday.com. We did talk about, of course, National Make Your Bed Day, as well as Hot Cross Bun Day today, too, as well as, of course, Patriot Day. Today is also Libraries Remember Day. This is also an acknowledgement to September 11th as well. This is celebrated annually on September 11th to acknowledge the role of public libraries in social welfare here. So, this is a place where anyone can become a member and get a library card. It's a safe space to go to as well. You can find information online. You can access information online. You can read and, of course, discover books. And you can also form communities here, too, which is also important, too, that are centered around learning and knowing. You're never too old to learn, as I say. So libraries are definitely a storehouse of knowledge. A storehouse of knowledge here, as they support equal learning opportunities for everyone despite their age or background, too. They play a crucial role in cultivating the habit of reading and seeking answers to what we don't know. So that is recognized today. And while time allows here, too, we'll also touch base with some of the libraries, tell you what's happening there, too, like I usually like to do as well. Now, this also does tie in with September 11th as well. It seems obvious that the most fitting memorial would be to build a public library on site for of what was the World Trade Center. It says here, libraries represent that. Sorry, I lost my place here. Libraries represent knowledge and equal access to that knowledge of what happened. So that's amazing there too. You can read a lot of books actually here too. And what was actually posted, I'll get to them here in just a bit. They posted library here, posted on their Facebook page on some great books and catalogs that you can read about the history of 9/11 as well. They, of course, care about the preservation of heritage and, of course, hope for the future as well. And it was decided that on today, America will celebrate its public libraries as well. All library represents everything that stands firmly against terrorism, hatred, bigotry, and as well as much more out there too. Fanaticism being one of them also. They've been a part of our social structure since the earliest times. And here's some interesting history here, too. The first library dates back to 2600 BC. Yes. And since this is a very important, since then, really every important civilization has kept track of history in archives, which of course I love to do too, keeping track of history, learning about history as well too, family history, which you can find at a lot of local libraries as well. It's a celebration by facilitating communication, fostering citizenship, promoting understanding, guaranteeing freedom, to access this information provided by many donators out there too. A lot of people will donate these books, this information, these catalogs, these newspaper articles to these libraries so that it can be stored safely and so that it can be accessed by many out there who wish to access it too. So very cool. I mean, like we said here too, we see the libraries being around for quite a while too. You also get into the 15th century with the Academy of Scholars, libraries with humanist literature inspire a number of scholarly works that happened during that time. The golden age of libraries comes around the 17th and 18th centuries. Europe sees a sudden increase in the number of libraries and people who longed for that knowledge, or also those, of course, who wanted to keep that knowledge safe, everything that was written down. And then the 19th century rolls around and you get here the beginning of subscription libraries. The library, Chetham's Library that's in Manchester becomes fully and freely accessible to the public in the 19th century. So it's a day to recognize for sure here. Also, I was going to tell you, of course, here, Gale Borden Public Library posted on their Facebook page, always remembering September 11th, and they do also have some catalogs and books that you can read about the day. So I think that that's really great. They do offer a link, galeborden.aspenddiscovery.org, it says here. So if you follow that, you'll be able to actually take a look at lists of different books that remember 9/11. One of them by Karen Kingsbury, One Tuesday Morning. It's a memory there. There's some other ones there, Remembering Tuesday Morning, also by Karen as well. There's some other ones out there. Actually, a lot of them were written by Karen Kingsbury here. Beyond Tuesday Morning. So there looks like there's a book series. William Tody wrote 9/11, The Pentagon, writing about that too. The Heroes of 9/11, Then and Now. United We Stand is one of the books. Ground Zero, Then and Now. American Leaders is another one as well. So there's actually a lot of different books and catalogs that you can read for yourself too, featured on the Gale Borden Public Library's website that you can find, of course, also in person too. So very good. They offer that link. And again, you can even just look it up too. If you look up 9/11 here in the search term under Gale Borden Public Library District, you'll be able to find that information there too. You can also, of course, find their main website, which is galeborden.info. So very nice. So that's one of the days recognized today, Libraries Remember Day. That's recognized today. Today's also No News is Good News Day, recognized today. While it might seem amusing, you'd be surprised in how much bad news affects the general mood of the public atmosphere. Although I'd have to say, though, too, with, bad news is news, but it's good to stay informed. It's very good to stay informed on what's going on and keeping up to date with what's happening here, too. Like, for example, the debate last night, whether you liked it or not. I know that that'll be covered tonight. Later tonight, during the 4 to 6 Apolitical Talk Show. I'm sure he'll definitely be mentioning that for sure. Dennis Sonar Green and Bendemonium Boquest. So stay tuned for that. That'll be during the Fox Valley afternoons. That'll be after Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, which I got to play around a little bit. I get to sit in the hot seat here, well, not the hot seat, but in the where I am now at the board, to kind of man her show for a little bit yesterday, and I had a good time. So wonderful ladies that they have a great time. They're very natural. They have a great time, and I enjoy listening to their shows. So today's No News is Good News Day. Could be kind of a double meaning. No news at all. Well, that's good news. No news is good news. There's a double meaning to that, I think, right? I'll have to double check on that double meaning and how it is. So there you go. No news is good news. You can take a break if you'd like. That's always good to take a little break as well. But I think it is good, of course, to also stay informed. So stay tuned. We'll inform you more on things happening at the local libraries here in just a bit. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. This weekend, Elgin comes alive with the vibrant Fiesta de Elgin celebration honoring Mexican Independence Day and ushering in Hispanic Heritage Month. The festivities are set to transform downtown Elgin and Festival Park into a cultural spectacle. The Elgin City Council has streamlined the payment process for 3 key local taxes: motor fuel tax, hotel or motel rental tax, and the alcoholic liquor tax. The new system allows businesses to handle their obligations more conveniently via an online platform. In a thrilling display of talent and perseverance, Naperville North alumna Sarah Adam clinched a silver medal at the 2024 Paralympics in Paris. The monumental achievement followed her victory at the 2023 Parapan American Games. Competing in wheelchair rugby, Adam made history as the first woman on the U.S. Paralympic mixed team. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/Gator XUV.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NFL, the Bears will be heading to Houston to take on C.J. Stroud and the Texans on Sunday night. Bears coming off a Week 1 victory against the Tennessee Titans. Houston coming off an opening week victory against Indianapolis. Chicago may be without wide receiver Rome Odunze, who has suffered an MCL sprain and is listed as week to week. The Illinois Fighting Illini will be home at Memorial Stadium on Saturday as they take on Central Michigan. The Fighting Illini 2-0 after their win against 19th-ranked Kansas last weekend. The Cubs defeated the LA Dodgers Tuesday night in Los Angeles 6-3, putting up 5 runs in the 8th inning. 3 of those runs coming on Dodger errors. Seiya Suzuki had an RBI single. Pete Crow Armstrong had 2 RBIs. While the White Sox, they were shut out by the Cleveland Guardians, losing 5-0. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
What's better than 1 win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get 1 line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Welcome to Staples. Hi, I need a printer for the office.
Staples has the best brands, like HP.
Well, I have some demands.
Oh.
Burton Sales demands it be fast.
HP's Office Jet Pro is super fast.
Megan Marketing demands color prints.
Check.
And Kurt the Controller demands I don't overpay.
With Staples hot deals, you get up to 40% off select HP printers.
Oh, great. My job can be...
demanding?
I was gonna say a lot of fun.
Right now at Staples, save up to 40% on select HP printers, America's most trusted printer brand. Ends 9/28.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you're enjoying your day so far. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Hopefully you've got some good plans. Maybe it's day to just relax, of course. Keep it easy, relaxed. Maybe you're at work. Maybe, of course, the kids are, I'm sure a lot of the kids are in school right now, too. Maybe you want to wind down a bit as it's Wind Down Wednesday today. Vine and Plate of Crystal Lake. Buy one wine, get the second one half off. That's at 414 West Virginia Street in Crystal Lake. That's the Vine and Plate of Crystal Lake, if you want to give them a try. So I was thinking here about that double meaning with the no news is good news. It's the way you kind of think of the wording there. So when you think of like no news is good news, you could say it as, well, no news is good news. Like no news that ever comes on is good news. Or, oh, there's no news today. Well, that's good news. So I guess that's kind of how you can kind of word it there. So, you know, you can take a breather and shield yourself from worrying about the news by going offline. But like I say, too, I think it's good to keep informed, but it's always good to take a break. Having a mental break is important for your well-being as well, too. You know, we can scroll on X or on Facebook or on different news stations, and we see all of this news, and sometimes it can be disheartening what's going on. So sometimes it's good to, you know, take a break from that and just kind of rejuvenate a little bit. Listen to a good show, listen to some good music. It definitely can help us out for sure, too. It can greatly improve your mood, which consequently boosts your productivity, too. But most times it can be hard to maintain high levels of motivation because our timelines keep us updated on every single conflict happening anywhere in the world. Sometimes you can even see stuff on X and on like TikTok where it's like, oh, that's just kind of ridiculous. Like it's, you know, two people fighting about, I didn't get an extra chicken nugget in my meal today at McDonald's or something like that, you know? And then that can be discouraging because it's just something silly that we can see there too. So, you know, with practically everything these days beginning and ending on social media, there's always a full storehouse of content that people can definitely scroll through for hours. And even though it feels like most online content can be pretty harmless, that can subtly influence their influence their audience and the choices they make. A day when everyone can unplug from the frenzy is a good concept. It deserves to be adopted globally too, to be able to just kind of step away and say, you know what, I'm going to go for a stroll. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to get myself a good drink, maybe a nice cup of coffee, spend some time talking in person with family and friends, or maybe even just spending time alone with yourself. Maybe you've got a nice craft that you do. You do some crocheting, or you like to do drawing, or maybe you just want to sit by the window and look at the birds outside, look at the beautiful sunshine, things like that. Listening to, of course, the radio, listening to some good music, watching your favorite show. So these are all things that you can do, of course. and to step away from it. Now, I'm not saying, of course, completely step away from it. I think it's, again, very important to keep informed with what's happening in the world. But, having that time to be like, okay, let me step away from this for a bit. Let me take some time for myself to spend with myself or even with others as well, too, to rejuvenate. Because we can't just sit on the news all day. Now, here at WRMN, we're hoping to strive to have that news cast there where we keep you informed, especially when it comes to like emergency weather as well too. So there's some great things in the works right now for that. But that's also important too to keep you up to date with weather and things too. So that is recognized today. It's nationaltoday.com. That's nationaltoday.com. Now, of course, when it comes to updated news and keeping you in the loop here with things happening in the Fox River Valley, we're here for you, WRMN, AM 1410. So let's talk a little bit about some things that are going to be coming up pretty soon. We have here the Shred event and food drive. That'll be coming up here at the Gilboa Public Library. That'll be at the Rayco branch. That'll be this Saturday, September 14th, and that'll be from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So you can join your local legislator at a free paper shredding event and food drive. So two things going on at once put together. Bring your documents to be shredded and non-perishable food items for collection. This is great, of course, if you have food items that, especially like a lot of canned food items, maybe you have them sitting in your pantry and you're like, oh my goodness, this has been here for a while. It hasn't expired yet, but I'm definitely not going to use it. So, rather than throwing it out, you can, of course, give back by bringing your non-perishable food items for collection, too, to help the greater good. And, of course, also shredding event, too, if you need some documents that need to be shredded, you don't know how to go about doing that, they can also help you with information there, too. As, of course, they are a library, so they'll give you great information on how to do it and, of course, also doing the act of doing it, too, as it is the shred event. So that'll be coming up here. And that'll be Saturday, September 14th at the Rayco branch. That's from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. So that'll be an hour-long event that'll be coming up there. Something else coming up here, too, and I actually got to mention this here when we went out to Aliano's. He was there as well. Phil Alio was there. He's an author. And you can join Representative Suzanne Ness for a resolution presentation to local author Phil Alio. He wrote quite a few books, including one about the history of Dundee and Carpentersville, which he did include WRMN in there as well, as I mentioned. Earlier this year in Springfield, Representative Suzanne Ness presented Mr. Alio with House Resolution 784. When several of his works were given to the Illinois State Library to be placed in the Illinois Authors Room. So Phil's books will be on display for public viewing during this recognition. That'll be coming up Thursday, tomorrow, September 12th. That'll be at 6 p.m. That's going to be located at the Dundee Library. That's at 555 Barrington Avenue in East Dundee. They're listed under the Fox River Valley Public Library District. Now, if you do want to check out more information about him, too, you can visit aliopublications.com. That's ALEO publications.com. And there you go. If you want more information, of course, to contact, of course, Suzanne Ness as well, Illinois 66th District, Suzanne Ness, State Representative. You can email her info at repsnessil66.com. You can also call her number 224-484-8620. Very nice. So that'll be coming up here tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up. Some other things, of course, at local libraries. We'll touch base here with the Bartlett Public Library. What's coming up here with them? Coming up here, this is in October. So this is in October. It's coming up here. Less than a month away already. My goodness. Friends Fall Book Sale. These are great. Going to these fall book sales, these book sales in general are great when libraries have them because, of course, not only are you getting a good deal, or, there are a lot of schools out there where you have to do projects, reading projects for English class. And there's times when you're able to pick your own book. your own book too. And if you want to find some good books here and you don't want to have to pay too much money for them too, then you can check out these different book sales, including here Bartlett Public Library District's Friends Fall Book Sale coming up Friday, October 4th, and that's from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. It'll also be the following day, Saturday, October 5th. That'll be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're hosting their fall book sale. Bargain prices you won't pay anywhere else. They have their Fill a Friends bag with books for only $5. This is really cool. When they have deals like this, it's like you buy a bag for $5 and then you fill it up here too. That's always fun. I'll give you a little insight on there too. This is kind of off topic, but it just reminded me of this. If you go to the Kane County flea market, the first Saturday and Sundays of the month, there is a particular vendor there at around 3 o'clock does a little special, buy a bag for $5 and just fill it. I'm letting you know about that. Maybe you know about it. And that usually happens at the Kane County flea market. So you can kind of be on the lookout for that. Pretty cool. But anyways, so that's fun. Fill a friend's bag with books for only $5. That's a really good steal of a deal, because if you can fill the bag fully up, you pay $5 for the bag and you can fill it up and get a lot of good books. Very nice. That is posted on their website, on their Facebook page. They're located at 800 South Bartlett Road, located in Bartlett. So there you go. You can check out more information. There's lots of other things coming up here too. Not too long ago, they had their virtual Tuesday trivia. Of course, for all the Swiftie fans out there, we're seeing that influx of the Swiftie fans coming in through here. And if you do want to participate, there'll be more, of course, coming up in the near future. You can visit their website, bartlettlibrary.org. That's bartlettlibrary.org for more information. The time is 11:45. We'll take a little quick time out now again here. And then when we come back, we'll continue on talking more here. This is WRMN AM 1410 taking you out to lunch. Stay tuned.
Take a historic walk through the home of America's greatest showman, Al Ringling. Located in Baraboo, Wisconsin, you can view the grand opulence on a guided tour, now hourly starting 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Weekday tours begin on the veranda and on the weekends in the tap room of the Al Ringling Brewery. Behind the mansion, kick back and try a flight of craft beers and dine at this family-friendly stop. Visit alringlingmansion.com for more information.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Schaumburg Boomers fans, reserve your next group outing at info@boomersbaseball.com or call 847-461-3695. We offer cater picnics, luxury suites, birthday packages, the left field party deck, and the Schaumburg Club. Go to www.boomersbaseball.com/schedule to check out the season's remaining games and giveaways, including 80s nights, meet and greets, Bark in the Park, and Fan Appreciation Night.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and wake up with a story to tell. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score a sweet deal every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Team up with your friends and hit the lanes by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and laid-back fun for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and hang out at a happening place. Visit bolero.com.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Absolutely. Happy Wednesday, everybody. In the middle of the week. In the middle of the week here. We're getting ready for the weekend. Halfway there. So stay tuned. We'll continue on here. I was talking about some of the libraries, local libraries in the area, telling you what's going on, checking out what's coming up here, keeping you up to date. Now, if we look here too, we've got here some things coming up. This is by the Fox River Valley Libraries, the public library district, including the Dundee Library, as well as the Randall Oaks Library too. We have coming up here, this is an ongoing event all day through till the 30th of September. This is an arts and crafts. Registration with this event will be closed September 15th, so it's coming up pretty soon. So I'm informing you on when this is going to be. This is the Dundee Library, where it's going to be located and held. And this is under arts and crafts. It's the mini masterpiece contest and art shows for all you artists out there, aspiring artists. Actually, I should say aspiring artists. Everyone can be an artist. You don't have to be aspiring to be an artist. You can be your own artist. Absolutely. There you go. This is called Myths and Legends. Now, there's still 79 seats remaining, and this is going to be ending on September 15th for the registration. So there's still time to check it out. And this is some event details here listed here as their miniature art show. Back again for the second year in a row. This is going to be at the Dundee Library. This year, participants will need to register to receive a supply kit and enter the show. So you still have a couple days away left until they close the registration. Successful registrants will have 1 week to pick up their supply kits, after which the remaining kits will be available at first come, first serve basis. As with last year, all returned artworks will be entered into their tiny art gallery to be voted on by the public. One artist will be selected as the winner for each of the 4 age groups: youth, tween, teen, and adult. So youth, preteen, teen, and also adult. Their theme this year is Myths and Legends. Deep dive into the world of your favorite mythological creatures, or get sucked into an awesome battle between legendary heroes as well as villains. 'Tis the season for fantasy and folklore, so curl up with your favorite book of tall tales and get ready to be inspired. So that's going to be coming up there. Maybe you can do some great artwork when it comes to the Myths and Legends. Maybe you have a favorite one. Legendary hero, villain, creature. I don't know. One's your favorite there? That's coming up. And that's going on until the 30th. That'll be when they then do the last day for the voting by the public. So voting will start September 23rd. So September 23rd is when they're going to be starting there. And then the official winners will be announced October 4th. So the judging, voting by the public, will be September 23rd through till the 30th, with the winner announced October 4th. Artwork has to be due by September 16th. So again, the supply kit pickup is extended until the 15th, but better sooner than later to do it rather than having to pick it up the day of the last day and then it's due on the 16th. And it's like, well, then you just have the day, unless you want to pull an all-nighter there too. So like I remember from my college days, when it came to some of the artwork projects that we had to do. We had to pull those all-nighters for sure. So again, that's the Fox River Valley Public Library District. That'll be coming up pretty soon here for their voting. And then the actual, of course, winners announced on October 4th. So there you go. You can also check out the Randall Oaks programs, things that'll be coming up here into the Halloween season as well as Thanksgiving season also. You can also find some things coming up around the corner, some adult programs, including Artful Adventures, Monogram Picture Frame. That'll be coming up Tuesday, September 24th from 2 to 3:15 p.m. You can also pick a letter to monogram it in a picture frame and decorate it. Make it as a gift or something fun for yourself. They have here coming up in September. You can find some fun things in October, including their tiny art show. Again, for October, this is going to be the Halloween edition, so you can get spooky and cute with this one. Paint a spooky ghost or a creepy graveyard or something cute as well, too. No harm in doing that as well. Register to create your own tiny canvas of PG-rated Halloween spookiness. Remember that, too. PG really did rated Halloween spookiness, and that reminds me of a story I'll have to tell someday. It's a kind of a funny story. So pick up your display canvas from the Randall Oaks Library from Friday, November 1st through till Friday, November 8th. And the canvas is not picked up by the designated time will be forfeited. It's grades K through 8th is for this event. So it's the Tiny Art Show Halloween edition. Sounds like a lot of fun. Coming up Monday, October 14th, this is the Randall Oaks program here. You can enjoy their Halloween dance party and parade. Dance the Monster Mash, slide into Thriller, enjoy the atmosphere, and have some fun wearing your costume to celebrate Halloween. I am so excited for the Halloween season. I'm going to get festive for sure. I'm starting to wear some Halloween colors here too. Purples and oranges and all that good stuff. So it should be fun. This and more can be found on frvpld.info. For more information, you can visit the Dundee Library at 555 Barrington Avenue off Route 68 in East Dundee, or also the Randall Oaks Library at 500 North Randall Road in West Dundee. For more information, you can call their number 847-428-3661. There you go. You can also check out the current newsletter for September, or their fall 2024 newsletter for Fox River Valley Public Library. That's where you can download the fall newsletter here too, so you can download the file. It's 16 pages here, so you can check out everything that's going to be coming up here, when the library is going to be closing. So they're going to be having a late opening. The next one, they were closed Labor Day, September 2nd. Veterans Day, they're closed November 11th, and then late opening on the 15th. You can also find there, of course, for the other holidays as well, including like Thanksgiving. They also do have here too. They're setting the course for the next 5 years. I know I did talk a little bit about this maybe like last week or maybe a couple weeks ago. Launching their new long-term strategic plan to guide its services until 2029. And this plan was actually approved by the board meeting back in May, and it followed input from library patrons, community partners, staff, and also the board too. So that's also good to take a look at as well. Maybe we'll get them for an interview on that. You can check out, of course, their October events, Pumpkin Patch Picks is what they call it here. So some fun stuff coming up October 1st, and pardon me, that'll be on a Tuesday. You can try out their family pumpkin painting at the library. This is at the Fox River Valley Public Library District. They've got some good other things here too. Food and Flicks, Beetlejuice. Oh yes, that'll be coming up Thursday, October 17th. Gonna be a lot of fun there too. Beetlejuice. For sure. So check this out. More information can be found frvpld.info. That's where you can find it. So there you go. This does wrap it up here for the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN. When we come back, we'll discuss more on some great places to go to, events to go to, things to see within the Fox River Valley. touching base there, I did talk a little bit about the libraries. We'll also go through some other things as well, maybe some upcoming theater performances. That'll be coming up around the corner. So stay tuned for that. Again, feel free to check out our website, WRMN1410.com, for more information. You can listen to us live on YouTube, on the radio, and also through the app. Again, this is WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more, taking you out to lunch.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. This weekend, Elgin comes alive with the vibrant Fiesta de Elgin celebration honoring Mexican Independence Day and ushering in Hispanic Heritage Month. The festivities are set to transform downtown Elgin and Festival Park into a cultural spectacle. The Elgin City Council has streamlined the payment process for 3 key local taxes: motor fuel tax, hotel or motel rental tax, and the alcoholic liquor tax. The new system allows businesses to handle their obligations more conveniently via an online platform. In a thrilling display of talent and perseverance, Naperville North alumna Sarah Adam clinched a silver medal at the 2024 Paralympics in Paris. The monumental achievement followed her victory at the 2023 Parapan American Games. Competing in wheelchair rugby, Adam made history as the first woman on the U.S. Paralympic mixed team. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/Gator XUV.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Over time, you want to work less of it, so you need your crop protection to work more of it. When you add Tapran or Last Chance Pro adjuvants from CHS, they will. Designed for maximum efficacy, Last Chance Pro improves the uptake and translocation of herbicides, while Tapran helps activate herbicides for better performance against tough-to-control weeds. Ask your local CHS retailer how Tapran and Last Chance Pro adjuvants can put your crop protection to work.
Thanks for listening to WRMN 1410. Don't forget to join us every day for our Comfort Keepers feature. Comfort Keepers is a leading provider of in-home non-medical care for seniors and other adults in need of assistance with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Cubs rally for 5 runs in the 8th inning on Tuesday night as they beat the Dodgers out in Los Angeles 6-3. 3 of those runs coming on Dodger errors. Seiya Suzuki had an RBI single and Pete Crow Armstrong drove in 2. The White Sox were shut out by Cleveland, losing to the Guardians 5-0. Chicago committed 2 errors. They were held to 5 hits. Lane Thomas had a 3-run shot for Cleveland. The Chicago Bears will play on Sunday Night Football in Houston against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. Both teams coming off Week 1 victories. The Bears didn't score an offensive touchdown, nevertheless still beat the Tennessee Titans, but they may be without wide receiver Rome Odunze, who suffered an MCL sprain and is listed as week to week. While in college football, Illinois back in action Saturday at Memorial Stadium as they take on Central Michigan. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, I need a printer for the office.
Staples has the best brands, like HP.
Well, I have some demands.
Oh.
Burton Sales demands it be fast.
HP's Office Jet Pro is super fast.
Megan Marketing demands color prints.
Check.
And Kurt the Controller demands I don't overpay.
With Staples Hot Deals, you get up to 40% off select HP printers.
Oh, great. My job can be...
demanding?
I was going to say a lot of fun.
Right now at Staples, save up to 40% on select HP printers, America's most trusted printer brand. Ends 9/28.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. And look at you, hands perfectly placed on the wheel. Not like the driver to the right of you who's really going after that drum solo. Save with DriveWise and the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and savings vary.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Beautiful sunny day outside today. We got a little bit of a wind breeze through here today. Kind of doing its thing. It's a nice sunny day outside today. Hopefully you're enjoying the weather, going for a nice walk as we take you out to lunch with WRMN. AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Check out our website, WRMN1410.com. We are here to, of course, inform and engage with the conversation, of course, here with our listeners. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. You can feel free, of course, to let us know what's happening. And we'll let you know what's happening here, too. We'll work together. You can also text the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. Don't forget also at around 12:30 or so, we're going to be in our Tradio segment. So if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free, of course, to call during that time, 847-931-1410. So let's take a look and see what's happening within the Fox River Valley. Some things going on right now. We'll talk a little bit about them here too. Paul's Family Restaurant posted about an hour ago here. If you go to their website, that's Paul's Family Restaurant. They've got them open until 8. They have the split pea and chicken noodle soup currently right now. Hope you can join them as well here too. And they also have a nice little value menu for everyone, not just seniors. That's going to be going on from 2 to 5 p.m. So thank you to Elaine of Paul's Family Restaurant for posting this information. You can get some good appetizers here. You can try their beef stew, liver and onions, baked ham, pasta salad, fish. You can try their stuffed cabbage rolls, steaks, seafood, burgers. They've got the works. Delicious food. Awesome company there too. 1300 Lawrence Avenue in McLean and Elgin. That is Paul's Family Restaurant. Check them out. So they posted that. That was on what's happening in Elgin coming up here. This is by the Fox Valley Magazine posting here. Saturday, September 21st, legendary actor Kevin Bacon brings his musical talents to the Arcata as part of the, quote, Bacon Brothers. How cool is this? Kevin Bacon's going to be at the Arcata. Fun, fun, fun. Award-winning actor Kevin Bacon will show his musical side when he performs with his brother Michael, an Emmy-winning composer. That'll be coming up on Saturday, the 21st. Saturday, September 21st at the Arcata Theater in St. Charles. The Bacon Brothers have spent the better part of the 3 decades exploring their own mix of folk, rock, soul, and country music. And they're taking them around the world here too, from headlining gigs in Japan to American performances at iconic venues like Carnegie Hall, the Grand Ole Opry, and also Grooney Hall, I think is how it's pronounced. So they've been around for sure. This is an exploration that is continuing with the band's 12th release, the Ballad of the Brothers. It's a record that highlights not only the similarities between Kevin and Michael, but the differences as well. Also the differences. The two siblings may be bound together by blood and a mutual love of American-rooted music there, but they have grown into sharp songwriters and cinematic storytellers with their own distinct approaches. So if you do want to take a look, they're going to be making some room for both of those approaches, offering a mix of edgy alternate rock, as well as Motown-inspired soul, as well as folk music and everything in between. So the album also marks the continuation of a musical partnership that has began long ago back in Philadelphia, where the Bacons were raised on a soundtrack of the 1970s singer/songwriters, Philly soul bands, and classic rock acts as well too. So it's going to be a fun event to go to if you want to check it out. The show starts at 8 p.m. Tickets starting at $59 available. You can check out the Arcata Theater located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Very high-end place to go to. You're getting top quality performances locally as well within the Fox River Valley. How cool is that? So you can visit their website, etix.com, for ticket information. That's brought to you by the Des Plaines Historical Theater. They posted that, and you can check out all the different seating as well. So you can view the seating and see what they have to offer there too. So very good. Check it out. Coming up here, Bingo for Charity by the Huntley American Legion is going to be coming up here, and it's an event by Referral Partners 365. It's Bingo for Charity, including prizes, food, and fun. And it's at the Huntley American Legion. This is coming up in October. That's Friday, October 4th from 4 p.m. to 7. You can join them for an unforgettable evening of excitement, camaraderie, and the thrill of the win at the RP365 Charity Bingo Games. Get your daubers ready and mark your calendars for an evening filled with anticipation and fun. This is going to be Friday, October 4th at the Huntley American Legion at 11712 Coral Street in Huntley. It's an 18-plus year event, and all proceeds will go to the Senior Care Volunteer Network in Crystal Lake. It's $20 per person to play, so good to register now. And it's $25 per person at the door. So it's going to be $25 per person at the door. So if you're interested in checking that out, feel free to do so. And if you can't make it, but you still want to support the Senior Volunteer Network, you can go to their website and make a donation. So feel free to do that. That's Huntley American Legion, and they're going to be having that there too. It's going to be fun. So check it out. That is, again, Bingo for Charity. Very good. And also check out, of course, the Fox Valley Magazine posting there too. Different things that are going to be coming up here pretty soon. St. Charles Park District says to mark your calendars because they're having the Light Up the Sky event, which is a kite flying event, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's kite flying. It looks like it's kites. Spend a magical evening watching illuminated kites shimmer. So they're illuminated here too. That's nice. That'll be Saturday, October 5th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. with DJ entertainment from 6 to 8. So that'll be a cool way to kind of end the night there too with some good music. This is new. It's a new event by the St. Charles Park District. It's for free to attend, and it's for all ages. So it's going to be a fun event. Definitely very cool. They're partnering with Chicago Kite, Sugar Mama's Mini Donuts, and Whitman's Events, LLC. They thank you to them there, too. That is posted onto St. Charles Park Districts under the foxvalleymagazine.com website on their Facebook page. You can check out, of course, local news. Don't forget, of course, also about their Fall on the Farm. Different things coming up here when it comes to local farms within the area. Of course, Gobert's Farm being one of them. They've got the Gobert's Pingree Grove Fall Festival, which just means that really they're open for a great time to go on out and experience fall in its entirety, getting some good, a good walk in there too on a nice day outside. They've got the pumpkin eating dinosaur, picking apples, watching a pig race, and so much more. It's a very relaxing time. It is fun for all ages. I love going to the pumpkin farm. There's lots of great things to do as well. Even if it's just mainly just enjoying the atmosphere, it's also fun. Getting some nice apple cider donuts or coffee as well too. Get some apple cider. Get some good fall little jewelry pieces for yourself or fall decorations, getting ready for Halloween. So lots of good stuff there. So you definitely want to check that out. That was posted onto their Facebook page. Again, that is Fox Valley Magazine. That's Fox Valley Magazine. You can visit their website, foxvalleymagazine.com, for more information. They're at 100 Illinois Street, Suite 200. That's Fox Valley Magazine. Very nice. The time here is 12:15. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Go out for Chinese tonight at the China House, 1900 Sycamore Road in DeKalb. Enjoy a platter for two, which includes Shanghai shrimp rolls, beef teriyaki, crab rangoon, spare ribs, as well as chicken wings and shrimp. The China House also offers all Chinese favorites, as well as sushi and hibachi, plus American food and ice cream. Try seafood, beef, chicken, sushi, and more from their most popular buffet items. Let China House tempt your taste buds. Call 815-748-0032.
B-Lux Bar and Grill, Wisconsin Dells, is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville, is your fun, hip, and festive family Mexican cantina, serving authentic recipes from all over Mexico that are made fresh daily. There's delicious cocktails using fresh fruits or your choice of 30 craft beers, which go great with the menu. There's indoor and outdoor dining, open from 4 till 11 and until 4 a.m. on weekends, featuring Latin line dancing. Visit eldiablocantina.com today.
Hide out with friends at Galati's Hideaway in Cary. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, and specialty drinks. Check out their sports bar for the best spot to watch games. Try Galati's Dining Room for a relaxing night of dining on their signature Italian dishes. Try their great pizza or the Build Your Own Burger. Galati's Hideaway also has a large variety of entree favorites like prime filet, steak kebabs, salmon, and ribs. Book your party in their banquet room. Visit GalatisHideaway.com.
All right, welcome folks to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, keeping you in the known of local news. Now, I want to also share this with you here too. This was this just in news, eyewitness news brought to you by ABC7Chicago.com. This was just posted about 15 minutes ago. Small plane crashes in Roselle with road closures in place. There's actually live coverage currently right now. If you go to their website, ABC7Chicago.com, you can actually take a look at the video and see that live coverage. A small plane has crashed in the north suburbs Wednesday. This just happened. Roselle officials said the plane crashed at about 11 a.m. at the Irving Park Road and William Street. ABC7 Chicago is now streaming 24/7, of course, so you can check that out too. They do have live coverage available as well too. If you go to their website, that is abc7.com. That's abc7.com. They are currently covering that right now. The two people inside were evacuated by the Roselle paramedics and released. So that was at 11 a.m., but they're covering it now. They just recently updated that. Irving Park Road is expected to be closed between Rodenberg Road and Roselle Road for several hours. The DuPage County Sheriff's Office will be investigating. Chopper 7 was over the scene at about 11:30 a.m., and the small plane could be seen in the trees in the area. The crash happened near the Schaumburg Airport. It was not immediately clear what led up to the incident. Witness Jennifer Luciano sent ABC7 Chicago footage of the moment. First responders helped a passenger out on the plane. So we thank you to Jennifer Luciano for sharing this information with the news as well too. So thank you so much for them. Of course, wanted to give her credit for that too. So that recently just happened. It recently just happened here. So I wanted to cover that for you too. She said that she was driving on North and Irving Park Road when the cars in front of her started slamming on their brakes as they saw a dust cloud rising from the crashed plane. She said it just missed power lines and homes. The pilot and passenger were seen on the street after the crash. She said the plane is registered in Iowa. This is a developing story, so if you would like to check up with ABC7 Chicago for updates, that's their website, ABC7 Chicago, covering this story here. Thank you so much to them for, of course, covering this story here. So again, the traffic on Irving Park Road is expected to remain shut down from Roselle Road to Rodenberg Road for several hours as authorities remove the plane and investigate the crash. So I wanted to inform you on that just did happen. Also, earlier today within the comments, we want to thank Sandy for commenting here too. This was earlier today in the comments section. But it wasn't read because it was towards the end of the show at Marky B's show. It's in Algonquin that there was a person that was seriously injured after driving their vehicle into a Walmart Super Center in Algonquin. That was earlier today. The collision happened when a red sedan was headed north on rear access road from Algonquin Commons at a high rate of speed at about 12:20 a.m. and crossed County Line Road before colliding with the southwest side of the Walmart at 1410 South And interesting, 1410 South Randall Road, according to a news release from the Algonquin Police Department. The driver was seriously injured and airlifted by helicopter to a level 1 trauma center, according to the news release. An update on the driver's condition was not immediately available. There were employees inside the Walmart inside the building at the time of the collision, and none of the workers were injured. The building and the vehicle involved in the crash sustained significant damage, police said. The Algonquin Police Department is continuing to investigate the incident, and anyone who witnessed the collision is encouraged to contact the Algonquin Police Department at 847-658-4531. So we're here to help you, keep you in the loop with any of that updated news there. So thank you so much, Sandy, and also for Mark for providing that information as well. So again, if you want to follow more information, I want to thank ABC7 Chicago's digital team for covering that as well, as we also let you know about that also there too here on WRMN AM 1410. So I know we were going through, of course, things that are happening in the area, talking a little bit about that here too. We've got some fun things coming up here just around the corner. We've got some Fall on the Farm, Abbey Farms Pumpkin Days coming up around the corner here. So you know that Abbey Farms is a great place to check out here too. The Pumpkin Days coming up from September 1st through till October 27th, transforming into the ultimate fall destination. And it's definitely going to be packed with family-friendly activities, exciting adventures, and unforgettable memories. This is why I love going to the pumpkin farm. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. Going out and enjoy yourself on a beautiful day. You can explore the Barnyard Park and Wooded Park areas filled with fun attractions that'll keep everyone entertained for hours. Bounce to new heights on the jumping pillow. Test your aim with our corn cannons. That's what they have to offer. Or you can also race down the Mega Drop slide. For thrill seekers, zip lines await you. Families can also enjoy the scenic hay rides that wind through their picturesque farm. That's Abbey Farms if you want to check out more information on them. And they are going to be having also coming up here too, if you prefer a little bit more of a spookier experience, Saturday nights in October for the Night Maze event. Armed with flashlights, guests can explore the maze under the stars, of course adding an extra layer of excitement to your fall evening. So again, this is Abbey Farms at 2855 Hart Road in Aurora. For more information, visit their website at abbeyfarms.org. That's abbeyfarms.org. Now let's see some other things coming up here. Hops for Homes. This is Hops for Homes posted on Fox Valley Magazine. This is coming up tomorrow for their Oktoberfest. Will be just around the corner. Pads of Elgin holding its second annual Hops for Homes Oktoberfest. I did mention this, I believe it was yesterday. This is going to be taking place at the Elgin Public House tomorrow night. That'll be 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you don't want to miss out on this great event located right here in downtown Elgin, 219 East Chicago Street. That's Elgin Public House. Come for an evening of delightful brews and hearty fare as over 20 craft beer samplers from a variety of local microbreweries will be showcasing, including Riverlands Brewing, Alter Brewing, Pipeworks Brewing, among many others that are going to be featured there too in person, plus a selection of beverages from the Elgin Beverage Company. This year's Oktoberfest will feature a diverse selection of craft beers. It offers something to please every palate. So check it out. That's going to be coming up later tonight. Jen Keller, development manager at Pads of Elgin, says here, quote, "We are excited to bring the community together for a fun and impactful event. Hops for Homes is not just about enjoying great beer and food. It's about raising awareness and funds to support our vital services. We hope to see many familiar faces and new friends there," end quote. So thank you to Jen Keller for that. Tickets for Hops on Homes. So there is a tickets here. Tickets for Hops on Homes Oktoberfest are available now. They can be purchased on their website. Visit their website for more info at padsofelgin.org. That's padsofelgin.org. So you can check out more information on them. You can also find their donation notice. So they are so grateful for all their donors. Unfortunately, they're unable to accept items outside of their donation list. So if you have any requests, you can email them too. So they just posted that up there on their timeline. Pardon me. Some things happening here in St. Charles, of course. You can, of course, find here some fun things. They have like in Geneva, back to school bash. So it's like a girls' night out, back to school bash. They have at the Commons Drive in Geneva tomorrow at 5 p.m. They have a fall preview event. This is an event by Salt and Wild as well as Swish Avenue. They're kicking off fall with the fall preview event with Swish Avenue. Be the first customers to shop with their new fall collections. Nice. Plus, enjoy bites, sips, and special promos. More details to come in the future. So they're going to be doing that fall preview night at Salt and Wild. That's at 1506 Commons Drive in Geneva. Now, you know downtown Geneva has, of course, pardon me, some great places to get some good food. And, of course, also some wonderful shopping. Absolutely. And here with the Salt and Wild and Swish Avenues, you can get a fall preview event coming up tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. Do some fun shopping. Treat yourself. Absolutely, like I say. So this and more can be found. What's happening within the areas. Lots of fun things coming up here in the very near future. And you can check out more information on these great pages. The wonderful world of the internet is here to help you out. And we here on WRMN are also here to help you out to stay up to date and in the loop. And of course, you, the listeners out there, also do help us as well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. Yes, thank you. I say that a lot. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. As we approach here, the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors, then we'll head off into our Tradio segment. Tradio. If it's got to go, put it on Tradio, to quote Westside Fred. Give him credit for that. And that'll be coming up into the next half of the show here. Stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more. WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Your source for entertainment, news, and so much more. Part of the community, here for the community. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. This weekend, Elgin comes alive with the vibrant Fiesta de Elgin celebration honoring Mexican Independence Day and ushering in Hispanic Heritage Month. The festivities are set to transform downtown Elgin and Festival Park into a cultural spectacle. The Elgin City Council has streamlined the payment process for 3 key local taxes: motor fuel tax, hotel or motel rental tax, and the alcoholic liquor tax. The new system allows businesses to handle their obligations more conveniently via an online platform. In a thrilling display of talent and perseverance, Naperville North alumna Sarah Adam clinched a silver medal at the 2024 Paralympics in Paris. The monumental achievement followed her victory at the 2023 Parapan American Games. Competing in wheelchair rugby, Adam made history as the first woman on the U.S. Paralympic mixed team. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Major League Baseball, the Cubs defeated the LA Dodgers on Tuesday night 6-3, scoring 5 runs in the 8th inning. 3 of those runs came on Dodger errors. Seiya Suzuki with an RBI single, Pete Crow Armstrong had 2 RBIs. While the White Sox, they were shut out by the Cleveland Guardians. They lose 5-0. The White Sox committed 2 errors and were held to 5 hits in the loss. Lane Thomas with a 3-run home run for Cleveland. The Chicago Bears will be heading to Houston to take on the Texans Sunday night, coming off a Week 1 win against the Tennessee Titans where they did not score an offensive touchdown. The Bears may be without wide receiver Rome Odunze, who has suffered an MCL sprain and is week to week. Houston is coming off a Week 1 victory against the Indianapolis Colts. And in college football, Illinois will be home on Saturday at Memorial Stadium as they take on Central Michigan. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Tony Desiri on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. And of course, you know what time it is. Tradio. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. We also want to tell you here, too, feel free to, if you don't want to call in through the AM 1410, 847-931-1410 number, if you don't feel comfortable, maybe you're like, I don't want to talk on the radio, feel free to text us. Feel free to text or email. My email is mattmcneil@WRMN1410.com. If you would prefer to give your radio announcement that way, email's up, ready to go. We've also got here our Image 360 info line, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. Feel free to text us there to get the word out. We'll copy and paste your information, get it out there so that the world can know, absolutely, especially within the community here at WRMN. We do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, I've got 2 items for sale. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thanks so much for calling in today.
Beautiful South Elgin I'm calling from.
Awesome.
Anyway, I've got a janitorial cart. It's about 3 feet high, 1.5 feet wide. It's got 3 shelves on it. It's got a little platform down below to put your mop and wringer, and it's got a little bag that you put on, attaches to it. You can empty your waste baskets. You have everything you need, your cleaning supplies, your mop, empty your waste baskets. You can just go around the office and have everything where you need it in one place. That, including a mop bucket and 2 mops, I'll let it go for $50 in excellent shape. And then also I have a little giant ladder system. And it's a versatile heavy-duty ladder that goes it's a 23-foot when it's fully extended, but it folds in half like a step ladder. And it can adjust to steps, and it's pretty cool. It's heavy. It weighs about 60 pounds. I also have with that 2 work platforms, and I have a ladder hardware, a stair hardware adjusting hardware that comes with it. And I'm letting that go for $150. And my name's Dave, and I can be reached at 331-588-0493. That's 588. That's 331-588-0493. Thanks.
And then you said here, I'm sorry, so for the little giant ladder, you said it folds in half. It's 23 feet, you said?
Yeah, it's 23 feet fully extended, but it folds in half to about a 12-foot step ladder.
And then you said it comes with stair hardware, is that right?
It comes with a stair adjustment hardware, so you can put it on steps and it'll still be level. And also I have 2 work platforms, so you can set a paint bucket or tools on top of that. It's very heavy duty and very sturdy.
Heavy duty and sturdy. Awesome. And then, of course, we got here the janitorial cart. You said 3 feet high and 1.5 feet
wide. Yeah.
wide.
Yeah. So it can get through narrow areas between desks and down hallways.
All right. You said it comes with like a little bag, and then there were some other things?
Yeah, it comes with a bag that you can empty your waste baskets in, and then in the front down below, you can put a mop bucket and set that in there and just tool around with everything you need. I used it for years.
Awesome. And you said 50 for that?
Yes, and it includes the bucket and everything.
The mop bucket and the 2 mops and everything else. Very nice. Dave, thanks so much for calling in here. You said
a pleasure. Hey, I have a quick question.
Yes.
What is the number to? I talked to somebody yesterday. I was going to send some pics of old Elgin, and he gave me the number. Is it 505-1910? 1410?
Yeah, so it is 505-926-1410.
Oh, 926-1410. Somebody got some nice pictures. I'll send them to y'all like I said I would. So thanks a lot.
All right, Dave, thanks for calling in today.
So 505-926-1410.
That's correct.
Gotcha. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye now. All right. We have Dave calling in here today. First caller here for Tradio today on September 11th. We've got Dave. He's got 2 items for sale calling out from South Elgin. The first item that he has here is a janitorial cart. It's about 3 feet in height by 1.5 feet wide. So you can get into small places here, too. That's nice. It has a little bag on the front that comes with it. Has a little bag that comes with it, as well as a place to put the mop bucket. Includes the mop, cleaning supplies, everything there. Mop bucket and 2 mops included, $50. Not too bad. So great for cleaning with, too. It also has a little giant ladder system. It's a versatile ladder, and it folds in half, too. It's 23 feet when fully extended, about 12 feet or so when it's folded in half. It also comes with a stair adjustment hardware as well as here 2 work platforms with it too. It's heavy duty and sturdy, so it's a little bit heavy there. Asking $150 on the asking price. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 331-588-0493. Again, that's 331-588-0493 is that number to dial. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Good afternoon. I have a 1978 Corvette. It's a anniversary special colors, which is black and silver. Has around 55,000 miles. Good tires. It's pretty well original that I'm aware of, except for the radio. I'm asking $15,500, but we can deal. And my name is Jerry. I live in South Elgin, and my number is 331-442-1856. 331-442-1856, and that's for a 78 Corvette. And I thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much for calling in today, and we'll pass that message along.
Thank you very much.
Of course, you're very welcome. Bye-bye now. All right, so we have another Tradio caller here. I know he has called in the past here too, so let me just make sure I copy his information again here with some additions here as well to add to it. The more the merrier with information, of course. And we'll make sure to copy this information here too. So he has that 1978 Corvette. It is in the anniversary special colors, which is silver and gray. It's got 54,000 miles on it too, so I'm just updating some information here. Again, this is a 1978 Corvette for sale, anniversary special colors of silver and gray. It's got 54,000 miles on it, asking $15,500, but he can make a deal with you too, so feel free to also contact him. His name is Jerry, located in South Elgin. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 331-442-1856. Again, that's 331-442-1856. Again, Jerry from South Elgin, that 1978 Corvette. Let's see here. Taking a look at some other Tradio callers. I'm just trying to kind of organize my list a little bit better here. There we go. Okay. We have another Tradio caller. Has a furniture for sale in Wayne, Illinois, including antiques, dresser, tea tables, office furniture, including radios, pianos, upright piano too. So 2 older radios, 2 pianos, including an upright piano. They're in great condition. Bookcases as well here too, as well as typewriters, including also with this a 1976 Spitfire that comes with a hard top. If you're interested in contacting her, that number is 630-267-5543. Again, that's 630-267-5543. And she has furniture for sale located out in Wayne, Illinois. We have another Tradio caller here, Mike, calling in, looking for some comic books, anything from the 1990s and before. Also including here, too, old toys. So some vintage Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s and before. And then also baseball cards from the 70s and before. He has cash in hand. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 847-489-9263. Again, 847-489-9263. Another Tradio caller here. This is Wood by Jeff of Elburn, having the garden stakes, canning jars, and fishing lures as some free items here. What I'll do here, too, is I'll make sure to put together all the free items and then the ones that he's looking to purchase here all together as well. Yeah, so he has some good things here as well if you want to check them out. So again, he has the canning jars, garden stakes, and fishing lures. He has the aromatic cedarwood scrap pieces, so cedarwood scrap pieces there. He also has some shelving boards. They're pine solid wood, concrete boards, piece of a hand railing, pegboard, and also firewood too. So that's what he has. And then he also has for free some window screens. They're adjustable window screens. He has about 4 of them for free, so that's also very nice as well. He also does have the tornado shelters. Could be used as a fallout shelter or root cellars. And then he's also looking for a truck or minivan, willing to pay up to $1,500 for that. And then he also does have some maple pieces too, 2x6 for $2. Could trade with the shelters there too for the minivan, if you're interested in that. That is, again, Wood by Jeff, located in Elburn. Feel free to give him a call, 630-365-9488. 630-365-9488. We'll continue on with more Out to Lunch with WRMN during our Tradio segment here in just a bit. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you, the faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
Imagine planting, tending, and raising your crops all season long, only to discover a micronutrient deficiency is robbing your yield potential. Once you spot signs of nutrient deficiencies, it can be difficult to bounce back. Get ahead of manganese, boron, and copper deficiencies with Moxin from CHS. Designed with a patented Levosol chelate, Moxin increases nutrient availability and provides your crops with the nutrition they need. Ask your local CHS retailer about the power of Moxin.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get 1 or 2 in the Chicagoland area where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's The First Shift, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Looking to stay informed on the political issues that truly matter? I'm Dennis Sonar Green, inviting you to join me every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town, is where you'll find clear, balanced analysis of the day's biggest news. We dig into the headlines, cutting through the noise to deliver the facts and insights you need to stay informed. Whether you're deeply into politics or just want to understand what's going on, this show offers the depth and perspectives that matter. Tune in every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WRMN and be part of the conversation that's shaping our community. Let's navigate today's political landscape together on A Political Talk Show, only on WRMN, the talk of the town.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Hopefully you're enjoying your day so far. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Absolutely. So we'll continue on here. We've got some more Tradio announcements. That we definitely want to go through. We've had lots of people calling in with about the past month or so. So we definitely want to make sure we get the messages passed along so that you know exactly what's going on, of course. We have another Tradio caller here. Greg, looking to buy those old bicycles, balloon tires, bone shakers, Schwinn bicycles from the late 1800s to the 1970s or 80s. I'll make sure to write that down here. From the late 1800s to the 1970s or 80s. They can be parts, pieces, and or accessories, really in any condition. So that's pretty nice. He's also looking for Omega watches, vintage ones, men's or women's watches, and also diver-style watches. He is a collector, not a dealer, so he will pay top dollar for these items. And then he also has an item for sale, too. It's a Tektronix 535A electrical tester, and he's asking $90 or best offer on this. He also has here, too, a car for sale, which is a 2003 Ford Mustang convertible. It's very well taken care of. It also has new tires, as well as new brakes, 81,000 original miles on it too. The color is charcoal gray, and it also has a nice leather interior too. The CD player doesn't work, but you can take a look at it and make him an offer. If you're interested, that number is 847-884-6033. Again, that's 847-884-6033. 847-884-6033 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here has the RV fridge for sale. It is a Dometic RV fridge in the color silver on the front. The dimensions are 23 inches in width by 42 inches in height by 23.5 inches deep. Now, he originally paid $800 for it, but he is asking $450 on it. That is, again, for the asking price. The model is a 2554 LD, AC, DC, and also AP gas. It also has electric 12 volts on there, too. And he also, so again, he originally paid $800 for it. I was looking for $450 on this. What he also has are some new tires. They are P235 by 70 by 16, 4 of them, $100 for them put together. And if you're interested, he's located out in McHenry on the north side. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 815-245-0670. Again, that's 815-245-0670. Another Tradio caller here. John has some items for sale. He has 2 items for sale. What the items include here are an autographed Walter Payton football helmet. It's full size. Now he's asking $200 for it. And then he also does have here too a simple display case with approximately 20 real casino chips that are collections. Included in these are, I'm trying to rewrite this stuff to make it a little bit easier. Included in these are usually chips that are usually from businesses that are no longer in business. I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. I can't do it. So he's got this simple display case with approximately 20 real casino chips. They're collection items here. Chips usually from businesses that are no longer in operation. They're actually put together about $100 worth of chips. And he's asking $125 for the chips and also the case. He can also send you pictures. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to John. That number is 630-440-1504. Again, that's 630-440-1504. Another Tradio caller here, Motorcycle Tony, looking for motorcycles dead or alive in any condition. He also has a trailer for transportation as well as cash in hand. He's also looking for a VW bus from the 60s, 70s, and or 80s. And then he also has a friend that's looking for a small house, 1 to 2 bedroom home within the McHenry area and Fox Lake area too. So if you're interested in reaching out to Motorcycle Tony, that number is 630-335-3312. Again, that's 630-335-3312. Another Tradio caller here, Carl, has a boat for sale. It is a 14-foot Lund 1970 model. It's got an 18 horsepower Mercury motor on there too. So that's pretty nice. And it also has a trailer that comes with it. And everything works fine. So if you're interested, you can give him a call. He's asking $1,200 for it, or best offer. That's 630-951-1998. Again, that's 630-951-1998. We have Westside Fred here. He is looking to buy some old school Star Wars figurines, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as here Power Rangers. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 630-677-4794. Again, that's 630-677-4794. Another Tradio caller here, Vicky, is looking for some Spanish books for kids. If anyone has anything extra, feel free to give her a call. That number is 847-845-1763. Again, that's 847-845-1763 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here at Northwest West talking about the raffle fundraiser for St. Mary's. Still $10 a ticket, 4 chances to win, 3 $50 drawings, and a $1,500 grand prize drawing. All winners are returned to the drawing, so of course you can win multiple times. If you're interested, give them a text or call. That number is 630-817-8880. Again, 630-817-8880. We also do have Antique Jim here. He buys antiques. He'll pay a good price on them too. Give him a call. That is 847-414-7267. 847-414-7267. And last but not least here, we have here Bill. You know it. He sells those posters, theatrical posters. from the 50s to the 80s, original, not reprints. Give them a call or a text. I actually recommend text here or email. So if you text him, that's 708-793-3980. Again, 708-793-3980. You can also email him as well. That is billsellsposters@gmail.com. Again, that's billsellsposters@gmail.com. So there we go. We got through all the Tradio callers. Lots of people calling in for Tradio, which is awesome, of course. This does wrap it up here, of course, for Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. Someone commented, is this WRMN here on the Image 360? I'm typing back, yes, this is WRMN. So stay tuned. Of course, we'll get into our next programming here. We'll be back with more on WRMN AM 1410. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Stay tuned. We'll get into Democracy Now! Then we'll be Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, and also a political talk show. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more.